Guys, what I'm about to do is basically a somewhat review of the Super Ninja Steel episode Outfoxed, but it's mostly just going to be me going, what? So, get ready for a Liz-style review. It just came out, so I've no screenshots. I've got no nothing, guys. This is just, you can put me on audio only if you want. This is just going to be hype. Let's talk a little bit about that episode. Going into it, first off, hey, new intro. Awesome. Big fan of that. It looked nice. Going in, it had, you know, the Rangers. There were a lot of us just thinking, oh, look, and they threw their Ninja Steel into the prism, and they're like, hey, it's new Zords. And we're just like, oh, they're gonna give me more Zords again. No, not this episode. They had to earn it. And I was super happy. They didn't know how to prove themselves worthy, or however it was worded. They didn't know how, and, but they did, because they're Rangers, and in the end, what do Rangers do? They look out for others, even in their greatest hour of need. And why do they need to start being nice and actually looking after other people in their greatest hour of need? Because they had to be worthy, because the Ninja Steel was stuck inside the prism. But these three robed people came out. Now, three hooded figures come out of this prism. I'm on Twitter, you should be on Twitter to live tweet some of these episodes sometimes, because you're just like, what? Who? Hooded figures, before I even got done typing, who the crap are these people? You hear this voice, and I'm like, this sounds like Wes. Or Alex. This sounds like Wes. Now, there was some, like, distortion on it, but these three people come out, and I'm like, that sounds like Wes. And I remember anniversary episode, which is coming up next, which it's coming up Tuesday, so I'm going to talk about it a little bit after just this episode itself. Outfoxed is the name of the episode. He comes out, and I'm like, dude, that's Wes. And I'm like, wait, those previews we've gotten, it's Wes, Gemma, and Coda. The three of them are with the Ninja Steel Rangers as they're, like, running up to this base. So, you gotta think, okay, so it's clear it's two, like, probably guys, one girl a little shorter. Hear the woman's voice a little bit. I'm like, pretty sure that's Gemma. And so the third one, I was like, I'm gonna assume this is Coda until proven otherwise. But they were the ones to tell the Rangers, you need to prove that you are worthy, you know, that you are able to do this before you can get these powers. It's sweet, because they need this Megazord. The Foxatron, remember, like, destroyed their stuff. It's recharging. They're on a very strict time limit. So they're running around, makes like, well, I think we can try to jumpstart our thing. So they're running around trying to get materials. Victor and Monty, while trying to hit on the person that Preston is now probably hitting on, who Preston couldn't hang out with because the Rangers were, you know, the world's in mortal peril, but thanks, Wes. He helped someone with their science project. God, it's so Power Rangers, right? Right? Love it. So Victor and Monty, while trying to impress their girl, get stuck together, and Mrs. Finch, I think, their teacher, she lost her wedding ring down a storm drain, and it was her mother's. What basically has to happen is Haley and Calvin stay behind. Kaylee, they stay behind to help with the ring. We had Preston help the chick with her science project. The rest of them help Victor and Monty get unstuck because they stuck themselves up together. And it was that, like, at their last hour, their last minute of the Foxatron could show up at any second. They're like, but we only have one. And then, you know, you wasted all your time helping these other people. That's when the robes show back up again, telling them, you know, you were trying to save the world, but you still were helping other people and putting others before yourself. That is what it means to be a Power Ranger, and then they get their powers. And then you hear, like, the third cloaked one is like, yes, very epic, or something, and you're like, that's Coda! Yes, it's Coda! But they're in the Hua, and you're like, okay. They get their Zord, and and this is just me, one of the best parts about it was the anniversary feel of, remember when the Rangers would get a new Zord, and they'd all do, like, the shot in on them, and they'd be like, you know, you gotta do your poses and stuff. Remember, like, when Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, they got in the first Zord, everybody had a line, more phenomenal, nice stereo, just something. And that's what they did for Super Ninja Steel. every one of the 6 Rangers got at least one line. The music was really good, and it was just something about the fact that they all got a line, Happy in the Megazord for the first time, that just made me be like, yeah, this feels like a nice tribute to what Power Rangers is. It felt almost like an anniversary episode. And the fact that it's hyping up to the anniversary episode, which again happens on Tuesday in prime time. Oh, it's just, I'm so excited. This was hands down the best episode of Ninja Steel or Super Ninja Steel that I've seen. The dialogue was good. There was nice music. I liked the music for like the Blaze Megazord when it came out. The teamwork, it really just felt like a great episode of Power Rangers. And I am not the only person, because Twitter was just littered people saying, this episode was great, like I can't wait to watch it. People like, I can't believe I missed this, like I can't get home to the DVR. Although I forgot to DVR it, so I guess maybe Nick is gonna show it again another day and I'll record it then. But now we just have a few days left to wait, Rangers, before the big 25th anniversary episode. Oh, and real quick, it is, you know, confirmed to be Wes. As they were fighting, it showed the 3 hooded figures again. I was hoping they were gonna do the reveal, but they didn't. They dragging us on for a little bit longer. But you saw in the arm that like came out was the Chronomorpher, and you're like, it's Wes. Oh, by the way, this is Coke Zero. I'm not drinking. It's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, although it is Saturday. So anyway, Coke Zero, not sponsored. But they don't take the hoods off. But it is Wes, and it's amazing. I can't wait to see these Rangers back in action. In the previews we've gotten, I mean, you're going to see Ciara Hanna, you're going to see Selwyn Ward, you're going to see Jeffrey Perazzo, you're going to see Jason David Frank, of course. You're going to see more people that are just skipping off the top of my head at the moment. But, Coda and Preston better have a line together or a hug or something. There is a really cool cast picture, though, that was like being posted on social media where Yoshi is holding Peter up on his shoulders. And anyway, I am ridiculously hyped for Tuesday. Let me know, what are you most excited? Are you excited about it? Are you, I mean, you have some trepidation, I understand. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. What did you think about the episode, and how psyched are you for the anniversary episode that's coming out? Guys, I am, woo, it's a good time to be a Power Ranger fan. It is a good time to be a Power Ranger fan. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I love you all, and I will see you at the next video. Have a great weekend. Toodles!